Hey everyone, it's Jackson here. Just a quick note before the episode starts, because I know this is going to be brought up a lot in the comments. This episode was recorded before Boogie did what Boogie did with the cancer lies allegations. So we didn't talk about that in this episode. Sadly, it happened about 6 hours after we recorded, so it didn't make it into this episode. But we will be talking about it in detail next week, in next week's episode. So, stay tuned for that when it comes out. And we are also doing a bonus episode on our Patreon, patreon.com/theofficialpodcast, where Kai and myself are going to watch the entire live stream in its completeness and react to it, which should be fun. So that should be up pretty soon. But we'll still talk about it on the main show next week, just not this episode. Apologies for that. It was just bad timing. But anyway, that's all from me. Back to the episode.
Welcome to the official podcast. That was a real sneeze. I'm your host, Andrew. We have Jackson, Kaya, and Charlie as well. And I think, based on context clues, Jackson wants to get us started with a topic.
He's got COVID. Don't let him fool you.
No, I don't want to do... I mean, I didn't have any suggestions for this one, really. This was all Kaya, actually, I think.
No, I didn't do anything. Jackson sent me a video. I was in bed, so I couldn't watch it at the time. But you sent me the Boogie video, because Boogie was some sort of a 4th of July party with Keemstar, I guess. And Jackson always loves hate messaging me about Boogie. Look at this fucking loser. I hate him so much. And I was in bed, but today
he's your white whale, man. He's your Moby Dick. You're just on this angry revenge quest against him at all times.
I don't know. I don't even like the feeling of this kind of it is kind of like an obsession. I'll be the first one to admit it. I've never felt this way towards any other person, but it's just because it's so in my face as well, because it's an internet person. It's just always on Twitter and stuff.
I'm not gonna try and LARP as your therapist or something, but I really do think what helps you get so connected is he knows you hate him, so he'll sometimes when he'll say things, you feel like it's targeted at you to a certain extent, and it just worms its way into your brain, and it makes you more entrenched.
No, I think that's reading too far into it. I don't care that he knows. He tweets about me sometimes. I get a warm feeling inside, but that's fairly new in the last 6 months. What it was I think I did that Reddit thing where I was like, oh, only I can see how bad Boogie is. I'm special because only I can see him. I was an early adopter into the Boogie hate club or whatever. So I think that's why I've kind of attached myself to it, because it was my first, really. I never really did it with anyone else.
He is kind of fun to hate. He's very pathetic. I mean, I have some...
Well, it's also the stakes are pretty low, right? I feel like I would be way more depressed if it was actually someone evil, like a Dr. Disrespect or something, and I was just continuously watching something like that.
The thing about Boogie that I dislike is how angry people get at him. And there's some people on the internet that just evokes some sort of rage from people that is it's Boogie, it's Stuttering John, it is, I don't know if you guys remember, but Opie and Anthony, specifically those radio hosts, their subreddit turned on them and it just turned into this weird hate fuck fest where they were so angry all the time. I want to beat the shit out of him. It's it's just a fucking idiot on the internet. You don't have to get this angry. With Boogie too, I see way too much rage directed at somebody. Yeah, you should be giggling. You should be laughing at this guy. You should be getting angry and fantasizing about fucking assaulting him. He's just a fucking dope.
That's absolutely why I follow it, because like I said, it's low stakes. It's just it's mostly at the end of the day just funny. It's just
I like how it's low stakes, as if there's high stakes hating. Damn, I hate this guy. It's really dangerous to do that.
I mean, what he's doing is
going to get erased.
Okay, in terms of what he's doing, it's low impact. It's not like he's out there, really being evil.
Well, no, I get I get what you mean. I just like the terminology.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's funny. It is funny. Low stakes hatred.
High stakes hatred
just
is a really
goofy.
good term. I like that.
Yeah, you don't want to see it when it's high stakes hatred.
No, you don't. Because then it's not fun. Because there are those people on the internet where, like, sometimes you'll see the news going like, "Oh, this guy in Thailand got arrested for torturing baby monkeys." Okay, well, that's not fun. That's just really fucking depressing to even hear about. I don't want to see
Yeah.
that. I want to see Boogie get drunk on 4th of July with Keemstar, which So did you want to go over this video, Jackson? Did you have any timestamps? Because I have like one or two.
I don't have any
We don't have to dwell
timestamps.
on this too long.
Yeah. So basically, as a continuation of last week, right? Boogie has flown or driven up to Keemstar's house for a 4th of July event. And what followed, they were meant to do like a Lolcow Live, which is their podcast thing that they do.
That's the
They were meant to
podcast
do it in
with
person.
him and Wings of Redemption, correct?
Wings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Mhm.
Tommy C and Keemstar is like a host there as well, I think. But yeah, so they were meant to do a live version of Lolcow Live while up at Keemstar's house for his 4th of July event. But then when they got there, Keemstar's like, yeah, no, my studio's not set up. I can't be setting it up for you for it. So we're just gonna hang out and have fun and have a party or whatever. It seemed like Keemstar just wanted to hang out with everyone and just, you know, shoot the shit. So during the night's festivities, the 4th of July events, the party, Boogie basically pulls out his phone and records the entire, like, I don't know, like 40 minutes of it. And then they upload it to the Lolcow Live channel. And what ensued was pretty much the entire community, the entire Lolcow Live community, just saying it's the worst shit ever. Just the most deplorable, fucking pathetic behavior from mostly just Wings and Keemstar, honestly, like two 45-year-old men. Wings of Redemption was there as well. Wings of Redemption was there as well, but he literally just looks like a hostage. Like he looks like him and his wife look like hostages.
Let me show you a clip. So to set it up for audio listeners too, it's, by the way, in the Discord, everybody tune into the screen share. So to set it up, they're around a table, they're on like their patio or something. I think this is like Keemstar's like backyard or something. And it is all the guys, it's Keemstar, Boogie, some third guy that I don't know about, and Wings, and all of their girlfriends and wives. And they're drinking, and they're kind of acting like just young children, basically. But, you know, I'm not going to begrudge them for just getting drunk and having a good time. But what is funny about this one is that they're all hooting and hollering and having a good time. And then the camera pans to Wings.
Sure. Right there. Right there. Right there.
The girlfriend's all like
drink.
20.
And then it pans.
How do you drop it at the exact right minute? That's so good. Oh my god.
Oh god, leaving her head. Okay, that was an awesome pan.
That was amazing.
The camera just pans to Wings of Redemption, who's sitting there like a pile of boredom. Just boredom personified. He is so uninterested in these like three chicks drinking. He is so done already, and we're only like 8 minutes into the video.
There's honestly not much worse than being like sober around drunk people usually.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I hate that.
And he refused to join in too. I actually have the timestamp for this. They do offer him a drink right here. So I think this is Keemstar's girlfriend. I'm not sure. One of the girls, she opens a beer.
Now. He proposed to her on the night.
She opens a beer.
Cooler.
Hot two.
Is that hard to do?
I can't do
I don't
it.
think so. But they offer Wings one, and he's like, no. And he waves no. And he crosses his arms, and that's his demeanor throughout the entire thing, by the way. He just crosses his arms, and he just, I don't even want to be
He's
here.
being
Fuck
very
this.
crabby.
Yeah, why did he go?
Keemstar forced him, basically, like bullied him into coming. So, like I said, Keemstar was like, yeah, you guys all come up, we'll record a Lolcow Live episode in person. And so Geordie, Wings of Redemption has gone up there for that explicit purpose. And then when he gets there, Keemstar's like, lol, no, we're not going to do that. So just hang out with us while we get drunk. So he spent like $4,000 to like fly up there or whatever, however far away it is. And he got COVID on the trip too. So he's probably feeling pretty sick. He's probably feeling pretty sick at that time as well. I don't blame him. This seems, unless I was drunk, this seems miserable.
Well, I also think I think it's just also just such a small party that if you're not like best friends with everyone, you're not gonna have a good time. It's like 7 people.
I mean, they're like the most of the people getting drunk, Keemstar, Boogie, and 3 like 21-year-old girls. Like, that's not the best crowd anyway.
And they just bully him the whole time too. By the way, like they bully Boogie the whole time, which I dislike because the thing, like I said, I don't think it's a good idea to get angry at lolcows. You're doing it wrong if you're getting angry.
Yeah.
But I hate it so much when somebody just leans into being the whipping boy. Like, yeah, make fun of me. Haha, I am a fucking loser. Yeah, I'm fat and stupid.
It's a defense mechanism. It's like trying to take power back from it.
Yeah. Like his self-confidence is so low that he wants the bullies to laugh at him. We're gonna get to that. First, I have another timestamp called Wings is so fucking bored, LOL.
I think it's more like you want to throw off the image that like, oh, your insults don't actually affect me. Like,
Yeah,
they're meaningless to
skin.
me.
Boogie does a good job at that. He's mastered that technique.
Yeah, that's what I get from Boogie.
Here's more of Wings looking bored out of his fucking mind.
I'll dab you up.
Okay, bro.
So Keemstar and his girlfriends, they're just being cutesy, playing around with each other, and then it pans to Wings again.
Because it shows what a loving, nice man he is.
He's
Every single pan.
He's doing that the like leg shake. What is that called? Fidgeting? He's like fidgeting.
Yeah.
He's so fucking bored in class right now.
Oh,
Look at
are
him.
you gonna kiss
He's
her
jiggling.
on the block?
He probably feels awkward as fuck because Boogie's got a
bit.
camera in his face. Ugh.
It is so awkward because also
that
like
is so weird. Yeah, Boogie going, "Do you want to kiss her?" is oh my god, that made me feel
Ooh.
awful just hearing it.
it's like his wife looks his age, like he's dating within his own age range, like a fucking adult, and they both just look like an awkward, weird, like married couple that you somehow like cattle prodded into a frat party.
They look like the parents that were forced to chaperone the whole event.
Yeah, they actually do look like parents.
Yeah, they do.
They're just fucking annoyed, and I don't blame them. Wings has, I mean, I kind of blame Wings. He has that demeanor of, I'm too old for this shit, but also this is my job. Fuck. You know, he does not want to be there at all.
He's held hostage. That's the most succinct way. Like, he's held hostage by Keemstar, basically, by his job. Like, he can't leave. He can't just get up and leave because then Keemstar's going to spend the next few weeks bitching about him and stuff like that. Like, I don't know.
Whoops. Well, I mean, he does eventually. Let me find this 2440. He does get up and leave here.
No.
You guys leaving? Yeah. All right, thank you for coming out. I thought we were going to be able to stream tonight, but apparently he's very drunk.
We'll see you tomorrow, guys.
Yeah. Bye, Wings.
We love you.
We do love you.
Go.
Hey,
They don't even really like look back or say goodbye or anything. They literally
they're
just
like,
check
"Let's get
out. They're
outta here."
so done and annoyed.
Get
And then they leave.
I don't know about his wife. Like, I don't know if she was annoyed. Maybe she was. I don't know. But
She was
seems fairly,
definitely
like-
annoyed. No, she was
Probably.
100% annoyed.
She seems too nice for it, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't want to talk shit about her, but obviously any person
not
in that
talking shit.
situation
Like,
would be
she's-
like, what are we
Yeah, no, that's-
doing here?
Yeah, it's not talking
That's
shit.
what
Definitely
a
not talking
rational
shit.
person would do here when you're invited to
Yeah.
work and then you're just told, nah, let's hang out, and you don't even drink. So, okay, here we go.
That too, like I can see it from both perspectives because, okay, when you're having like a party, you don't want the spoil sport like teetotaler.
Well, don't make them
wanna
stay
drink.
around if they don't want to. Like,
I know,
don't hold them
right,
hostage
right.
and then be like, oh, why are you having fun? Like, they don't want to be
I'm
there.
not blaming them. Yeah, 100%. So this is what I mean here. They start bullying Boogie. And by the way, look at his girlfriend's face too, because she starts joining. She like laughs whenever people say mean things about Boogie. And in this clip, Keemstar says something like, bro, if you knocked up a woman, she should kill herself.
Was it me?
He would say no. Like, surprisingly, no. But he was very.
Kidding me? If you ever got one of those fucking prostitutes pregnant, they kill themselves. They wouldn't even get the abortion.
It's like all the people around the table, like all these girls, they're just laughing at fucking Boogie as he's sitting there taking it like a cock and filming himself be demeaned like a whipping boy. Like, yeah, Daddy Keemstar.
Yes, Daddy
right.
Keem.
If I knock a woman up, she should kill herself.
What a good party here.
I know, like this is your 4th of July. How fucking pathetic. And then one of the girls, I think it's the same one, I think it's Keemstar's girlfriend, tells him, so Boogie has been growing out his beard or something, and he says, people have been comparing me to Jack Black.
Because Boogie's on the other side of the camera, every time I see someone looking at the camera, all they've got is like a look of disgust towards
I know.
Boogie.
This is not a good time.
Anytime Kaya has paused this video, it looks like that meme where it's like a bunch of girls looking and like really confused at the camera and like disgusted. Yeah, it's so sad.
So here, what was this? Oh yeah, so he compares himself to Jack Black and says, oh, it's an insult to Jack Black to compare me to him. And the girl just agrees and looks at him with disgust.
You know, one of our viewers today said I had a Jack Black thing going on. Said if I grew the beard out. Boy, comparing me to Jack Black is an insult to Jack Black, ain't it?
I mean,
Woo! I'm so sorry, Jack.
it actually is.
I know. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Jack.
God.
Jack Black is more fit.
He's talented, funny, nicer, more fit, sexier, everything. All of
You couldn't
it.
even walk to the rock.
I got to the rock.
And she starts making fun of him like, you couldn't even walk, you fat loser. And he goes, yeah, you're right.
Hey
I
everyone,
couldn't."
let's all go around the room and say what the fuck else is wrong with me. All right, you start.
That's so
Hey, what's your
weird.
least favorite thing about me?
It's so fucking weird, dude.
Let's see. Okay, so Keemstar continues. Keemstar seems to be having a good time. He's just smiling the whole time,
Well,
smoking.
yeah, because he set up this
eating
whole party
whatever
just
the
to
fuck.
fucking bully Wings.
Yeah, he's
and
just a bully.
Keem. Boogie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame him. He's a bully, and all the girls like him, and all the girls just turn towards Boogie and make fun of him. And here's Keemstar calling him a manipulator. And I took a note. Boogie's girlfriend laughs.
Today that made me over the moon.
Camera on me. Here we go again. Typical Boogie manipulation.
How's that manipulation?
I'm dead inside.
I am. I don't enjoy.
The girls are literally
Somebody's
retreating,
with me.
like joining
Wow,
in.
the fact that they could all say that phrase at the same time shows how often this happens. Holy shit.
And, okay, let's turn off the audio. Just watch body language. This is a bully talking to you.
Yeah,
They're making
he's
fun-
up
look
in
at
his
this.
face, pointing at him.
Yeah, he's literally, everybody is laughing at you. They're like Charlie said, that meme where all the girls are looking at the camera and they're like, oh, cringe.
This is the Chad Keem versus the Virgin Boogie.
For people listening only on audio, Keemstar is addressing the camera directly, and he has the demeanor of someone listing out grievances, like telling off someone at the DMV.
But like laughing.
He is
like a hyena.
He's not coming off as friendly at all. He's coming off as like, you little fuck, you little piece of shit.
Playful ribbing is what I would call it.
It's also coming from a place of like actual disgust.
Malice.
Like he actually seems like, I really, really don't like you, and I need you to know that right now.
And I'm going to make fun of you in front of all of these women.
So I want you guys to know this, right? So this all happened this night that was apparently set up for everyone to bully Boogie in person, it seems. This was all set up, this all happened. And then what does Boogie do when he gets back? He spends the next day and a half basically like going on live streams and talking on Twitter about how much of a sweetheart Keemstar is, how nice he is, how
he
pleasantly
fucks up to
surprised he
him
was.
so
Yeah,
hard.
he's such a suck up.
I didn't write down any timestamps for it, but there's so much Keemstar ball washing. And so now in the video, it is the next day, I think. They woke up. They're all hungover, I guess. I don't fucking know. But they're back on the back patio. They're having breakfast. And Keemstar's throwing ice at Boogie. And just bullying him.
Pussy.
What was the 300 pounds you were carrying?
My fat ass.
Yourself.
Exactly.
Okay, they call him fat.
Oh my
Look at this.
Gabe, you son of a bitch.
The hard cut
You got
then.
me right in the chat.
Takes it.
It's a Keemstar party.
It's a Keemstar party where he's just bullying me. Great. Wonderful. What a
We're all
great
having-
party.
We're having so much fun. Everyone's insulting me here at the party.
Hey, we're gonna go do swirlies next. I'll go ahead and get in the toilet.
I forgot about this part, but then Wings lumbers in like a fucking plantation owner in the 1800s. Look at him with his fucking straw hat, and he's coming in and he is so big, and he's like, yeah, I left at 5 p.m. yesterday. You guys are boring. And
Man,
you can see Keemstar like eye fucking his victim right there. You know, you can see.
Yeah, he's like working out all the insults he can lay
okay,
in.
so Keemstar
Yeah.
Keemstar's definitely lining up the bowling pins for a strike here, but at the same time going on right now, there is a clear contrast between Boogie and Wings, where Wings at least has some level of fuck this, and yet Boogie is just
self-respect.
yeah,
bare minimum.
Boogie is just there to be a punching bag and nothing else.
Is there any more pathetic existence than a man who's just like okay with being a punching bag?
Yeah, in front of his girlfriend too. That's the thing. Like,
True.
she is sitting right there as another man is
And
demeaning
agreeing
you,
and
calling
laughing.
you a bitch, and saying
Laughing
that
about it,
if
too.
you ever got a woman pregnant, she should end her life. And she's sitting there laughing about it. Like, how the fuck do you not? I don't know, man. It's weird. And then my last timestamp was them comparing their fat bellies.
It's
Well, now he's
that.
gonna-
such a bizarre fucking.
Now,
They're
if
just on
Boogie
the
listens
couch.
to this, he's going to boil down all of our criticism or jokes to just like, we're calling him
Oh, you
fat.
want me to
'cause That's
die.
all he ever does. Yeah. Yeah. The last thing that happened was, I mean, literally, I woke up today and people were tweeting at me saying that Boogie had tweeted about me because he's blocked me, so I can't see it. And he basically, where's the tweet? It was like something about he was retweeting another person, quote retweeting another person, saying this is Jackson's alt, tagging me.
Oh, we have the screenshot. Yeah. It's a person called Goggle Crap saying you are lying about having cancer. And then Boogie says, found Ed Zealot on PC's alt account.
I've never claimed, like, I've never made the accusation that he's lying about cancer, by the way. Not once. The most I've said is he's capable of lying about it, and I think we are all in agreement that he is absolutely capable of lying about having cancer. if it
Obviously,
benefits
yeah.
him.
Well, it's one of those
But I
things
don't
where,
know.
like, you're such a pathological liar. Of course you would lie about this, but also you're so fat that, yeah, I mean, it could be true.
It's
Probably
it's
don't have
believable, yeah.
cancer. You drink Mountain Dew for breakfast. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Anyway,
Yeah, so
that was
I
very
found that
amusing.
funny.
That
Well, I don't know what the point of like putting your account in there is if he's blocked you. What the fuck?
I neither.
That doesn't make sense.
It's punching a target that can't punch back.
Yeah, that's
guess.
exactly what it is. Unblock me, you pussy. Please unblock me.
Pretty please.
Blocking him has
Pretty
done nothing.
please, you fucking
Blocking has
pussy,
done
unblock
nothing
me.
to stop
Yeah.
Jackson. You
I'll
haven't
find my
thwarted
way around
Jackson.
the block.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this one?
So I heard Penguin Zero set to start a GoFundMe if I need help with medical stuff. I've heard that a lot. What do you think? Should I consider it? And then it's a poll.
Did you
I
actually
guess I
suggest
cannot
that?
see because I'm not logged
It's
in.
on. So I think what happened is he listened to our podcast where we're giving him free fucking advice on what he could have done besides scam his audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he should be GoFundMe. Just myself, I don't think he should be taking money from his audience to help with medical stuff. I think he should be
Well, it's
fucking
better-
putting out content.
Well, most
I'm
people
going
said,
on-
nah, just die.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
Well, that's-
not just die is the real thing to focus
Wait,
on
yeah,
here.
that's one of the options there.
It's typical classic Boogie behavior because
I
when
didn't
you
even see
don't
that.
agree with him, it's telling him to kill himself, and that's not at all what we're doing at all on this show.
Yeah, I wonder which option Boogie wants us to select, right?
Exactly.
Like, what does he want to do?
The best we can do in that poll to disagree without telling him to fucking die is pick maybe.
Maybe.
It's so manipulative. Jesus
Everything
Christ.
he does is victimhood and manipulation.
It
Well,
really
you guys
is.
didn't even tell him to make a GoFundMe. I remember this. You guys
Yeah.
just said, just make videos. Just do
Yes.
something. Just make fucking content.
the main point we made was how he's still getting enough views where if he would just actually make content, he would be able to support himself with his
100%.
current audience left.
There,
But
yeah.
one of the I do recall, I don't remember exactly what we said, But we said like another alternative to scamming his audience with like the crypto meme shitcoin would have been to just be upfront about like needing medical costs and doing like a GoFundMe or something like that. I remember there was some mention of it, like as like this would have just been better than scamming. But the main point we made was that he wouldn't need to do either if he would just fucking make content with the audience he has left. It's still enough to support him.
I remember the one point that I made the entire episode over and over and over with a dozen examples was just do the work. He's doing anything he can to not put in the direct work. That's all it is. If he did the work, he'd be in a much better place.
I mean, GoFundMe is a better idea than scamming his audience, even though I feel like him running a GoFundMe is literally a scam as well, because he's probably going to spend that money on hookers or whatever. But realistically, I think that like he's got a Patreon with Patreon members, and he doesn't like do anything with it. He doesn't like upload exclusive content or behind the scenes stuff. He doesn't do anything like that. He's incapable of doing the work to actually make money on YouTube for some reason. Like, just keep uploading videos, upload daily, basically, consistently.
Do anything except sitting around listening to Keemstar fucking bully you.
Didn't he used to stream regularly? Does he still do that?
Whoa. His streams were a disaster. After the divorce, his streams became like the #1 source for his worst clips, where he's like, people who hate me are actually like significantly worse than Nazis, because at least Nazis believed in something.
That was
like
right,
he had his worst moments on stream, so he eventually quit.
Well,
another big one was a black person donated $5 to him. No, a black person donated $5 to him on Twitch during a live stream, and he was like, "Oh, thank you for the $5. That's a lot of money for someone like you," or something like that.
Oh my god! Jesus
my
Christ.
God!
My favorite is still the Belle Delphine clip where he goes something like, I don't know. She looks too young. She looks like she's 15. Look, if she sat on my lap, it's not like I would say no.
Look at your girlfriend, dude. Jesus Christ.
God, it's so gross.
Yeah, so he stopped streaming pretty quick, actually.
Yeah, that
Because
sounds
he
about right.
literally can't help. He can't prevent himself from sabotaging his own like life and career. He can't stop himself from being the most disgusting person. It's so funny. It's actually impressive. That's what it is. All right, real quick, we're going to take a quick break to hear from the sponsors of this episode of the official podcast. God, I love sleep. It's so good. But it can also be frustrating when you can't get to sleep. Maybe it's because you can't get comfortable, or maybe it's because you're not in a Helix Sleep mattress. Helix Sleep has been a long-time partner of us here at the show, and that's because we believe in them. They make some premium, highly comfortable mattresses designed around your needs and your sleeping situations. You're a side sleeper? Back sleeper? It doesn't matter. Helix has you covered. Just take their Helix Sleep Quiz and they can pair you with your perfect mattress in under 2 minutes. Then when you're done, they'll ship it straight to your door free of charge. And not just that, they also know nothing is for certain in life, so if you don't like your Helix Sleep, you have a 100-night trial and a 10 to 15-year warranty to use, so you're covered. But that's not going to be the case because Helix Sleep mattresses are awesome. I've slept on them before and I've loved every single second, especially the cooling features. Like, I never felt hot or suffocated while I was sleeping on my Helix Sleep mattress, which was fantastic. And by my Helix Sleep mattress, I mean the one at Andrew's house that I slept on. It was a very comfortable sleep. Highly recommend Helix Sleep. So to make things even better, Helix is offering up to 30% off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for you guys, for our listeners. Go to helixsleep.com/official. That's helixsleep.com/official. Link will be in the description. This is their best offer yet, and it won't last long. With Helix, better sleep starts now. Check them out, and thank you for the support. Over to Andrew.
You know when you discover something that's super binge-worthy, like a song on repeat or a video that you keep looping, or, I don't know, an incredibly good podcast starring 4 handsome men? Well, that's what it feels like when you discover that Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for $15 a month on a 3-month plan. It is such an incredible deal that you've got to share it with everyone. Your mom, your best friend, your mailman, even me. And I already know about that fact. Mint Mobile is going to rescue you from predatory wireless plans by starting at just $15 a month. All their plans are going to come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Overpriced wireless is going to give you a real bad time, but Mint Mobile's deal will get you 3 months of premium wireless for just $15 a month, allowing you to use your own phone and bring your existing phone number and contacts. To get this new customer offer and get your 3-month premium wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/official. That's mintmobile.com/official. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/official. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details, but then go to mintmobile.com/official. That's the important part. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you to the sponsors. Really appreciate it. I've got a few things. Andrew, Charlie, do you guys have any topics you want to go over first? Because I've got a show document here with some dumb shit that I've collected over the last day of, creepy DMs and stuff like that we can read through and giggle at, or do you guys have, more substantial topics?
Definitely not more substantial. I didn't look at the show document this week, actually. What's in there? Let me take a peek.
Yeah, go
It
for it.
is. I am 14 and this is deep sort
Yeah.
of stuff.
Yeah, I don't think I had really
I'm
anything
excited.
good.
Let's do it.
Sure.
Yeah, we
Intro
can do it.
Jackson.
Yeah, let's go through
We
these.
can
These
do
look
it.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Let's do it. It was my idea to go through these. We may as well go through these.
Wait, what?
You heard him. Follow
My
his
bad.
lead.
This was
It was all me, baby. Charlie helped too.
Take
but,
it away
yeah.
then.
Yep.
Take it away then, Andrew. Go for it.
Okay, so Jackson, I don't want to steal your thunder. I don't want to rob you of your spotlight. You don't get to talk much on this show these days.
That is true.
Why don't you handle all of this work that I put in and just go ahead and deviate out for us? That'd be great.
I'll take the benefits from it. I'll take the credit for your hard
Appreciate
work.
it. Thank you. Yeah, I'll take the
Kyle,
credit.
would you
But
be
you can
able
go
to
ahead.
put this up on the screen? Would you be able to put these pictures
Yes.
individually up on
I
your
was gonna-
screen? Because I was going to reveal them one at a
individually.
time, but they're like kind
Okay.
of displayed in the document as a combination.
I'm
So basically, what I did
trying.
over the last day, I found an account on Twitter, which is a bastion of knowledge. It was an account that was basically posting pictures with very deep meanings. It says 15 pictures with deep meaning. It was just
I
recommended.
wish I
to me in
didn't
my
scroll
feed.
down and I
Yeah,
ruined the
you-
surprise on some of these. Holy fuck.
Don't
Just
spoil
make
it.
sure you zoom in. Like, is there a way to like just display the one picture at a time? Because there's
No,
I mean,
cannot
that's
get a-
good enough,
like,
the
if
way
I
he's
just
got it
click
now.
right
It's
Yeah,
here,
just
fine.
just click-
fine.
It's fine.
all right.
Yeah,
All right. Let's
sorry.
Yeah.
scroll down to the first four. These first four, and I want to kind of explore the deep meanings here that are found within the images. Okay, so the double F1. what do we see here? What is this for audio listeners?
It's
it
too
appears
deep for
to be.
me.
It appears to be a light bulb about to be executed while standing in front of a bunch of candles, an audience of candles. So
Really
what do
makes
you guys
you
think
By the
this
way,
one
like you
means?
said, this is 15 very deep meaning photos that somebody posted on Twitter. I am so bored of those accounts too on Twitter now, where it's like 15 very important scenes from this movie that they
It's so
retweet. And
lazy.
somehow it gets like 200,000 fucking likes, and it's somehow it works.
Mm-hmm.
It's even more than that too. It's extended beyond just like pictures and stuff. It's like, here's the 9 most important lessons I learned when
Oh,
doing
man.
aerobics.
Yeah,
and then it's
yeah.
like the worst,
I think
fucking most generic advice.
I think I
It's the
brought that
most-
up back when the AI videos were starting to become common, but the one that always like unnerves me is when it's a AI face model of a guy in a suit and it's like, here's the 4 pieces of advice my grandfather gave me about being successful. And it's like just generic fucking shit that everyone knows, like work hard because no one else will. And you see
Get up
them
early in the
everywhere.
morning.
Everywhere on the internet.
basic shit. It's somehow even more reductive and basic than the kind of stuff you would see from like lifestyle YouTube channels or like blogs or stuff. For
Mhm.
some reason, Twitter makes it even more reductive and so fucking simple
Mhm.
and just stupid. Like I felt stupid reading through these. So Yeah, what is? But speaking of stupidity, I actually don't get the meaning to the top left one.
The only thing I can think of the left one is that everyone is going to destroy social change if they're all a member
Innovation.
of innovation.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Guys, surely I can't be the only intellectual here. Light bulbs represent an idea. Everyone else in the crowd has a candle, all representing the same thing. So right now they're killing an idea so you'll conform to the rest of the herd.
Which is what innovation is.
Einstein. Explain the right one to me then, because it is a bunch of like little G.I. Joe figures that are being puppeteered by two hands, but then there's a bigger hand puppeteering the two hands.
Oh, I could understand this one.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't. There's no way.
No, I
it's too
can.
deep.
No, I got it. It's soldiers are puppets being puppeteered by greater powers, but there's no greater power than God.
God? No, it's like a shadow organization. It's a shadow figure. Like
I don't think it's God
orchestrating both sides of the war. Well, it could be God. We don't know. We don't know for sure. God
It's not
could
even
be
that
orchestrating
deep.
these
Like
wars.
this one, I love it when it's not even deep. Like, oh, did you know that soldiers are being, there's somebody else pulling the strings? Yeah. An 18-year-old boy doesn't make the decisions in the army. I know. This is that fucking
Wait a
deep.
minute. You mean government's bad? Oh fuck.
No one would ever suggest that, Andrew.
Rich old men control the rest of us. Yeah. How deep? Thank you. The next one is fucking dumb too.
I don't know.
This to one of you
so
guys.
prisoners will choose bread over leaving the jail cell.
So there's a man in a jail cell, and he's got a key and a piece of bread within reach, and he's reaching for the bread rather than the key to the cell. I think it's people will satisfy their base urges instead of looking at the bigger picture.
Well, I think it's a fucking dumb picture because he can do both.
Exactly.
The stick doesn't disintegrate after getting the bread.
No,
He
I
still has
completely
the
agree.
stick.
That is the best meaning I could come out of it, but I think it's incredibly stupidly told. You're completely right.
You guys are fucking and you're not 14. I am. The message is that some men will choose to eat the fish rather than teach themselves to catch the fish.
Oh my god.
Take the key and free themselves.
My impression of this is that a piece of bread has been imprisoned and he's trying to rescue it.
It's the other way around. The bread's the one in jail.
The bread's the one in jail.
Fuck, that's so deep, Jackson.
He's got the key, but bread can't use the key.
Put it on the board. Make that the official caption. That's it. Jackson
He
wins.
got framed.
He's not actually imprisoned.
Some people will do anything to get their bread out of jail. That's the meaning. Jackson, you're a genius.
And then the
God,
next
so
one
true.
we have is a man in a pit, or like behind a wall, I guess, and he has a ladder, but rather than climbing the ladder, he has torn out all of the footsteps from the ladder and he has made himself a fire.
That's the same thing as the bread
he's
one.
sitting around.
Well, wait, maybe he went up the ladder and he saw the other side was like fucking awful. Maybe he's
what
like,
if
fuck
it's
that,
Attack
I
on
want to make a
Titan
fire
and
over
he
here.
saw the Titans coming and he was like, oh, fuck this.
No, fuck that shit. Plus, what's he going to do? He's going to climb up there and jump over the other side and break his legs? Like, what's he going to do? All he can do is peek over anyway.
Well, he could like straddle the wall and lower the ladder on the other side.
Wait, did you explain this? Did you explain the image itself for audio listeners?
He did. He did.
Okay, let's go down.
Yeah.
We've still got, we've still
I
got
tried
11
to.
more
It's
to
kind
go.
of hard to explain, but
Keep him going.
okay. We are up next. It is a
Wow, that's
this is
so
like
deep.
first world problems. It is a rich white guy, I guess in San Francisco, like taking a photo with his groceries with his little COVID mask.
Yeah,
and
no,
his
he's
little,
filming himself doing a good
glove.
thing by giving. I think he's giving them. I originally thought he was just like walking down the street with the groceries.
That's
in
what I
front of them,
thought,
bragging,
No,
bragging about it, but I guess
it's
he's
a
giving
commentary. It's a commentary on those guys who like the influencers who pretend they're doing charity and take photos of it and then leave when it's done. Yeah. But boy, what a deep photo no one would understand. Truly subversive.
Yeah,
a
it's very
post from
deep.
him.
Well, the next one is a
Finish
real
explaining,
brain
but
buster.
As he's as he's taking the selfie, there's a brown family in the back, basically starving, and the kid is
Yeah.
he's like looking at the groceries.
Well, the baby
going,
looks-
yay, food.
The baby looks stoked. The baby is the happiest baby I've ever
It
seen.
fucking loves vegetables.
The three other people look miserable. Yeah.
Okay, the next one.
Yeah. This
fucking
next
not
one is a
deep.
real mind stumper. This one, no one will ever understand this one. Go ahead, Charlie.
I think I've got a handle on this one. So it's a very slender guy here at a microphone wearing a suit and tie, but you can't see his face because there's like 50 masks in front of it, and he's about to talk into the mic.
Yeah.
This is
What does
now
it mean?
stick with me. This is going to sound outrageous,
Okay.
but I think it means that he's not showing you his true colors. The real guy is behind all of these masks and facade telling you lies. It's not really him.
Politicians lie?
Politicians wear masks?
Politicians not
Yeah.
trustworthy.
See, that's interesting. I thought based on his demeanor, it meant Slender Man could be anyone and could be anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
Slender Man's running our country at the moment. We don't know. Also, if he talks, isn't it going to be like super fucking muffled because there's like 50 masks in front of his face? You can't give a speech like
Stop
that.
overthinking it.
He steps up to the
sorry.
podium.
Take off the mask, you idiot.
America can be defined in one word. Let's see.
Okay, I'll handle this one if you don't mind, Kaya.
Good luck.
Go ahead.
I'll handle this one. This was
yeah.
pretty
Good
straightforward.
luck.
So it is a bed and a man sitting on the edge of it, and the man is yawning, covering his mouth, looks tired, looks very droopy, and he has a big electrical prong coming out of his back,
Yeah.
and in the bed is the slot for an outlet, like a wall outlet. And what I think this is trying to say is humans run on electricity.
But wait, so the idea, I think, I mean, I know, is meant to be like sleep gives you energy, I guess. But
Yeah,
like he's
sleep
yawning
gives you
immediately.
energy.
Right?
What else
throughout
is there
the
to
day.
say? What the fuck?
His battery is fried. He like got up and then he's already yawning. So what message is this? Like, don't ever leave the bed.
Well, he's
otherwise-
waking up.
Yeah, he didn't
But
get
he's
enough
yawning.
sleep.
No,
Oh,
I think the
maybe.
message is you wake up in the morning and then, you know, life and all of its vicissitudes, like your job, it drains you. It drains your
Oh,
batteries.
Where are you getting that information
You're
from? You didn't pull
charged
that.
and then it's... Well, Jackson, it's just deep. You have to think about it.
No, Kaya, you're just not right. I think it's people have secret hidden electrical prongs on their backs and you can plug into your bed at any time.
Oh my god, I know what it is. He's a side sleeper. That's why he's tired. He missed the prongs. He didn't get them in right. So you need to sleep on your back.
I think Jackson's onto something.
You guys aren't connecting the dots. You gotta think about this
Jackson
deeper.
got it. You nailed it. It's the only way that makes sense.
Side
Fair enough.
sleepers will always be tired. Only sleep on back.
Sleep on your back.
Okay, the next one, I actually don't
God.
know what the fuck this one
Neither.
is.
I don't get this one.
I
Readers
know
are
what it
blessed.
is.
So it
it's
is.
pathetic.
It is two men sitting on a park bench, and one of them is reading a book, and one
Yep.
of them is on his phone, and there's a street light which is sort of like bending towards the man reading
Using
the
the
book.
force, yeah.
I guess to symbolize that the man reading the book is blessed, and the man staring at his phone is like soulless and cursed.
Yeah.
Books are
Andrew's
enlightened.
thing.
enlightening. That's
Yeah.
all it means. It's a typical phone bad, book good post. It's fucking, oh God.
I
hate
love
those.
those posts, by the way, as if there's no like dog shit bad books in the world. Like if you're just
Exactly.
reading in general, you're immediately enlightened.
It cherry picks two things. Number one, there are dog shit books out there you could read. And number two, what if you read a book on your phone? I read books on my phone all the fucking time. I have Google Play Books downloaded. It's
Then
not
you've defeated
impossible.
the purpose.
Oh,
It
God.
doesn't count anymore.
Jesus
Nuh-uh.
Christ.
Yeah,
This
you're
is
not
like,
enlightened.
I always hate that.
The light doesn't
I hate that
bend
pretentious
for you.
shit. Especially when the people that are like, usually it's like they're bragging about reading books, like, oh, I'm so much better than you, but they're actually just reading like teen drama, romance books or whatever.
Yep.
It's like you're just reading to like get off.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
like
That guy could be
Twilight.
reading Twilight.
Yeah.
Who's to say?
He could absolutely be reading some dog shit.
Yeah, 50
Yeah.
Shades of Grey in his
he's
hands right
reading-
there.
He's reading 1984.
Oh,
That's so
All right, next one. It is an apple in the mirror.
Mhm.
There's a bite taken out of the apple. However, it is at such an angle that you cannot see the bite taken out of the apple in the mirror. The apple looks very pretty in the mirror. So,
That's a
and
big
it says
bite.
life on social media.
See, that's
Which
lazy.
I
They
get-
couldn't convey their message using only
Why
the
did
image.
you,
They
yeah,
had to
why
fucking
write
it
life
out.
on social
Yeah.
media? That's so,
Fuck
you don't
you.
need that.
Well, yeah, but they don't trust the audience to connect any dots at all because they're fucking idiots.
True.
So they had to give it to you. They had
Very
to, like,
true.
fucking spoon feed it.
Very true.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this. This tweet had 600,000 likes. By the way,
If you like this tweet, you're a
Jesus.
moron. I'll just admit that on the
Yeah.
air to hundreds of thousands of people. If you unironically like this tweet, you are just dumb and really need to consider your
Or a
life.
child.
surely that is too high of a number. 600,000, almost
It has to be
600,000
bots.
is too. I was gonna say it's too high to just be bots though. There has to be a fair amount of people in there that are
It has to
actually.
be fake. That's what I was thinking. Like when
Ironic
Elon recently,
liking?
he announced that he announced that your likes are going to be private. And I think part of it is that he just wants to basically just increase like numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Just like fake. Just add 100,000 to this. Fake
Yeah,
likes.
that-
Who gives a shit?
That's exactly
just
what I
to fool
think too.
investors.
Right.
Oh, right. So these people
God.
don't actually
Because-
exist. It's not even bots. It's like
People
he just added 100K.
Yeah, people don't remember this, but Jack Dorsey, the previous owner of Twitter, he got in trouble a couple of years ago because he was basically faking view numbers. He's faking the amount of users that use Twitter. And I think that's just what Elon does now. Like, oh yeah, 100,
Yeah.
600,000, a million, 2 billion, trillion people like this tweet. Sure. Next image is
Yeah, real quick though, I'm going through the comments. Every single comment, and there's only 2,000. Every single one of them's like, "This is the worst shit ever." Bro has the Facebook mom collection, and this account replies to every single one
Yeah.
of them and says, "Okay." That's it. It just says, "Okay."
I wonder if that's
He's
for
sassing
engagement.
them.
Yeah.
Could be. I did collect a few funny responses below once we
Mhm.
get through here as well.
Kaya, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. No, I was going to pass it to Jackson. Describe the next
Okay, so
image.
a screw, like a screw, you know, like the bolts that you screw into walls or whatever. A screw politician is giving a speech to an audience of screws, but what the screws don't see is that behind the podium, he's actually a screwdriver. The screw's gonna screw the screws because the politicians are bad.
Oh my god! It's just like the Joker Facebook meme. Fuck the fucking fuckers before they fuck you.
He's a flathead.
I know earlier we said the government is bad, but politicians bad too? Huh?
Oh my god, it's so
Oh,
deep.
fuck.
If we just take away the podiums, we can see who's bad.
Ugh, the world's turning upside down for me right now. Am I the screw or the screwdriver? I
How
don't know.
deep? How deep does the
Well, you should-
conspiracy go?
Oh, God.
I think the message is you should always aim to be the screwdriver, not the screw. right?
I think the message is that you should find some sentient screws and become their leader as a politician. Just take it literally.
yeah.
By the way, this object doesn't exist like a screw.
A screw
that
that
is
is
also a
combination.
driver.
Yeah.
That's
What is
not-
the
Looks
purpose
like an
of
AI
that?
image.
Some kind
Alright,
of
next.
Frankenstein abomination.
This is so lazy. All right, next one. I'm taking this one. It is an iPhone. It's a modern phone, but it is a face hugger from Aliens.
Oh,
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Politicians are
Mhm.
bad.
It attaches to your face because you cannot put it down.
I haven't seen the movie in a long time. The facehuggers were good, right?
Yeah. They were a positive force.
Yeah. Because saying phone bad would be really radical and strange. So I assume it's phone
Yeah, no one
good.
says that.
No.
No one has the strength to say that.
No, not at all.
Okay, edgelord, reel it in.
Is it like laying little iPod minis in his throat? Like what
That's
does that look
disgusting. Yeah,
like?
little AirPods burst out of its stomach.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
that's not
phone
very
bad.
deep. We can move
Yeah, we
on.
get-
Sure.
We got that one.
Next one is a man washing his car, and there's like a city in the distance, and he's
Yeah,
washing his
Dubai,
car,
I
but
think.
all of the refuse water is trickling down to poor people who need it.
Which I don't think that's how water works. By the way, our excess car wash water isn't like sent to like African communities or anything, right? So what does this
Well,
mean?
that's not the message it's conveying.
It's not the message.
It's a message of excess where we're using water just to clean
Yeah.
our luxury vehicles.
Yep.
Meanwhile, that water that water is needed by others in the world to drink.
This is a very deep, thought-provoking idea, but there may be wealth inequality in the world somewhere. I'm not sure. I got to do more research, but people might have more money than others.
And it's due to funds
I don't know what
in
kind
the
of fantasy
government.
land you're living in.
I'm sorry. I'm just fucking all over the place today.
Okay.
Is that a big ass? What the fuck? His butt cheeks are hanging out.
You don't get it.
Is this
It's so
anti-Semitism?
clear.
What is the message here?
Oh, I see what it is now. Okay.
Okay, so to describe this one, it's a politician in front of a podium, but he's actually a furnace, and the backside of the politician is opened, like a little latch is open.
It
There's a
looks like
fire
glorious
rumbling
butt
inside, like a
cheeks, by the way,
furnace.
if you squint at it. Like he's got a great ass.
Yeah. Yeah. And some, I don't know, impoverished Victorian man is shoveling money into the politician's furnace, meaning politicians run on money, I think.
Is that the message?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I
Or
think.
politicians spend a lot of money.
No, I think it's they run on money.
They can't ever be good in these, so it has to be anything with like greed, corruption, screwing people. So yeah, that'd be
But
it.
the reason why it's so stupid is because politicians usually aren't good, right? Like it's that it's not a 14. Like it is a 14. I'm
Yeah.
14 and this is deep kind of thought to think politicians are bad. No shit.
These are things that when you're in high school, you suddenly go, "Oh wow, wait, these are
politicians
things
are
that
bad."
happen." Damn, crazy.
I'm starting to connect the dots. I think some of our leaders aren't trustworthy.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I can take this one, I suppose.
I have no clue what this one
Go
is.
ahead.
No, I get the
Yeah.
next one. So it is a herd of sheep, and they are running off the edge of a cliff, and they're all falling down, except a lone black sheep who is running up the hill the other direction. And the message, obviously, is black people are superior.
Oh, wait. He says something.
Oh, he
Yeah, he
also
says it in
says,
French.
yeah, excusez-moi, pardon.
Oh.
So, joke aside, it's sometimes you have to be different to make progress. Sometimes you have to fight against the herd
Sometimes you
to
have
get
to be
anywhere.
French to make progress.
Sometimes you got to be
have
French.
pretentious to
Yeah,
say
sometimes you got to be
French
black.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the message is don't follow people as they throw themselves off cliffs. Just because
Yeah.
it looks fun, don't do it.
Mhm.
Just kind
And
like
be
your
polite.
friends will
Be
jump
polite
off
as that
a
happens too.
bridge
Make
with
sure
you.
to say excuse me.
The next one is a row of people carrying what looks like a red carpet, like a Golden Globes red carpet. And are they supposed to be politicians? The
Oh, yeah, I think
politicians,
it's-
I
I
guess,
think
getting like a lot of
politicians
praise
bad
for getting
again.
the vaccine.
Only politicians wear
No, I think-
suits. Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so it's politicians walking on a carpet that's above like peasants' heads. So I think it's just politicians skip the line to vaccines.
I think it's rich people in general.
Rich
skip the
people,
line
yeah,
for
rich people.
vaccines.
Wow,
Wealthy
yeah, that makes
people,
sense
yeah.
too, yeah.
Because they are
Like
also,
fat
if you
cats.
look at the line of people, yeah, they are all normal build, whereas everyone walking over the carpet is fat and
fat,
round.
yeah.
Oh my-
Yeah, and they're stepping on
yeah.
everybody's heads.
I wish I didn't scroll down. Holy fuck, that response is so good, Jackson.
Yeah, no spoiling. All right. Some of the responses.
I'd
ahead,
love to
Jackson.
take the first
Yeah,
one here if you don't
You
mind.
go for it.
Yeah.
The comments to your post was really brutal, Frowny. You should reply to them with a picture of a duck with water rolling off its back, but I doubt they will understand the deeper meaning.
Oh
Winky.
my god, I don't get it. That 880 likes, by the way.
800 likes. That I think is a real person, which is so fucking sad. That's so sad.
See, that's why I don't think a bot would have replied something like that.
No,
like so
no,
specific
that's
to the
that's
actual
too
thread.
pathetic. That's just too pathetic.
Yeah. Like bots are
you
usually
should
just like,
reply
oh
with
wow,
a
epic
GIF.
thread, smiley face. This is like so specific that this is actually a real person. So yeah.
And the one underneath
The-
that is definitely a real Redditor.
Go for it.
All right, let's scroll down.
I'm wondering if some of the responses just don't get it or don't want it to be true. The meaning may not be really deep, but the quality of this post is definitely above the 90 percentile of posts on X.
He's not wrong. But that doesn't make it right.
No, it's
Or
not.
good.
This is actually like the bottom denominator.
Aggregating other people's artwork you found on Google sure is a high quality post that took a lot of thinking.
This is the bottom 90%.
It really is.
Fucking Twitter.
It is 100% the most bottom of the barrel shit. You'll find this anywhere.
I'm fine with people liking this content for whatever fucking reason. Like, fine. If that's how you want to spend your time, whatever.
I'm just not okay
I know
with
you're
it.
not. But my issue is this person who said that absolutely thinks that they're an intellectual and are better than other people because they engage in this kind of content.
Because it has to do with some level of discourse when they go, oh, this thing talks about something and it's not just a funny meme, therefore it's better than everything else in this website. And because I like that, I'm better than everyone else in this website. It's the fucking pretentiousness of, oh, I'm having a discussion, therefore I'm better than you.
I am enlightened not by a phony god, but by my own intelligence.
It is that exact
In this
idea.
moment, I'm euphoric.
Wait. Don't go down.
Sorry.
Stop. Okay, so just to give a preamble of this next one. So this was a negative comment left by someone in relation to the second image, which was the one with the hands puppeteering the troops with another hand on top of it. And I clipped this one because I think the response from the fucking the thread creator is just so out of left field and funny. So the complaint says this isn't deep meaning, this is just anti-Semitism disguised. And then the tweet maker just leaves a thumbs up.
Finally, someone figured out the deeper meanings.
Yeah, you found the deep
thumbs
meaning.
up. Hey, do you just hate Jews? Thumbs up.
Truly enlightened. This is who's posting these tweets. Yeah, but he basically left like comments like that, like Charlie said, to every single complaint.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like thumbs up or like okay or whatever you say, or just dumb shit like that, like not salty at all. Oh, all right. So, do you guys feel like you got an intellectual kind of understanding of the world now? You know, politicians are bad.
I feel
thanks to
deep
those
now.
images,
Yeah, I learned that
Yes.
people are stupid. And they're just dumb.
I learned politicians are bad.
Politicians bad and send water. Don't wash your car. Give the water.
Oh, and read a book. Anything is better than a phone. You could be on the phone texting your dying mother in the hospital, but if you pull out a copy
been
of
reading a
Hop on
book.
Pop, you'll be doing way better for your life and your everything. It's a better choice.
Yeah, and sleep on your back if you want to wake up well rested.
Sleeping on your side cancels it all out.
The next thing I kind of collected, Charlie, you've been doing this a bit, I think, on videos.
Yeah, I love
I've
these.
noticed. Yeah, so these are just creepy DMs, conversations that I found throughout the internet. So I thought this next segment we
Can I
could just
scroll
read
down?
through them. Yeah, some of them are fucking weird, but it's a good exploration of just how many lunatics out there are. So
It's
yeah,
actually
this one-
shocking just how common these are, even in like the modern day and age. I would feel like more
100%.
people would be aware of how unhinged you sound in texts, but I guess not.
because you can go back and look at it.
Do we want to read this
Yeah,
out? Okay, Jackson, you play the hot girl getting stalked, and I'll play your stalker. How about that?
yeah, that's great.
Oh,
Kai,
Okay,
if
so
you can
this
scroll
is
up a
text.
wee bit so we can get the first lines, just a little tiny bit, smidgen. That's okay. There we go. Okay. So this is an unsolicited
This first
text.
one is text from an older coworker. Yeah, so
There you go. Yep.
the impetus here is that this is someone, the co-worker's right, he's older than her, and he started messaging her.
So the only context you need for this one is, I'm sure you're all familiar with the heavy metal hand gesture where you make devil
Yeah.
horns with your
You
two
gotta-
fingers. That's going to be used
Yeah.
a good
You gotta
bit
do
here.
the motions.
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right. So, hi, found your number, devil horns. This is censored name, by the way.
Ugh, that sounds a bit creepy.
Okay. Didn't mean that at all. That's wild.
By the
It's
way,
already
that's
so awkward.
5 minutes. 5 minutes after he said didn't mean that at all. He
Yeah.
says that's wild. I hate that. I hate when they can't even be patient enough to wait for a
you got
response.
self-conscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Very large devil horns emoji.
Yeah, even larger now.
I added your Instagram days ago. I don't think you use it as much. Didn't want to bother you. And then about another 5-10 minutes later, well, my bad. If you're trying to get a hold of you was too much, I won't bother you anymore.
By the way, that's like an hour later.
It's an hour.
It's an hour.
Yeah.
I misread
hour,
it. Yeah.
20 minutes
Sorry,
later.
that's an hour
Oh
later. My
God.
mistake. Oh God.
If you don't receive a response ever, like just a tip for anyone out there,
Give
if you
up.
don't receive a response, just give up. Stop. Don't ever send another message back. Even
There
if
is
it's just a
no
pleasant message.
shame. There is no shame in stopping sending messages, but there is infinite shame
Yeah,
in
only shame.
continuing to send them.
Go do
Yeah.
something else. Don't stare at your phone. Do anything else and then come back to it and see if you got a response. But staring at your phone and obsessing like this, just never good.
What is the thought process? What is the logic there? Like, oh, they didn't respond to this message. I
They're
can
just
come up with something better
desperate.
though.
They're just
They can
desperate
come
and
up
want
with-
attention.
They must have been
Yeah.
busy. Maybe I just have to get their attention. They might have just missed this.
But then you're an annoyance if they're busy. Anyway,
Yeah.
she says, I've been, and the annoyance is palpable here. She says, I've been sewing.
Just curt, no punctuation. Just I've been sewing. And then I'm away from my phone at the moment. I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
What?
Which I do not believe that's an automated response.
8
No
minutes
way.
later, by the way, like literally, just not even 10 minutes later, she replies again.
Yeah. So 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, enjoy sewing with a spool and thread emoji.
Enjoy
then
prison, child.
Another 5 minutes later, I'm gonna play guitar and drink beer with a beer emoji.
I'm gonna hit a kickflip as well if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Hey, listen here, babe. I hope you don't mind, but I'm smoking a cigarette right now.
I don't need to talk to you. I'm doing all these cool things. I don't need to talk to you. And then 45 minutes later, I tried. Happens. Don't work.
Wait, what does he mean by I tried? Like, I tried drinking beer, but it didn't work.
I couldn't drink the beer. It tasted too bad.
Getting on
I
her?
fucked it up.
I think he means I
think
tried
he's-
talking to you, but it didn't
Yeah.
work. But it
Yeah.
all comes
Yeah.
off as
Yeah.
so weird.
Yeah. And then it's obscured, but the girl says what?
Yeah, she's confused. I want to go back briefly. Like the automated message that his phone sends when he's away from the phone. That was a minute after he last said, "I won't bother you anymore." So what? Did he put his phone in rest mode? Like what happens there? And then he just like messages back immediately anyway.
I think he wrote that.
Do you think he
Somebody
wrote
might
that?
have.
absolutely
They were
wrote
actually
that.
saying, like, whenever you see the 3 ellipses, that's a sign that a boomer
Yeah.
is writing. Is this
Oh
a
wait, no,
boomer?
it's not even 3. No, it's not even 3. You're right. It can't be automated because they would put 3 dots if it was, or just a single dot. There's 2 dots there, so this was absolutely manually written.
Yeah.
It'd be
Says, "I'm away from my
grammatically
phone at the
correct.
moment.
It would have
Dot,
3
dot.
dots and a period at the end, but it doesn't have that. He definitely wrote that to try to seem busy. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes. Yes. All right. So she says, "What?"
So she says, what? Yeah. I'm no longer interested. You made shit hard. I'm an adult.
Yeah. Okay. I'm so lost. What?
Let's get this bread. What the fuck?
That's such a fucking Twitch quote.
Oh god. Oh, okay. So
Apparently he's 40, by the way.
let's get this bread though. Sorry, you're lost.
No longer interested in what? And made shit hard how? By taking time to enjoy my hobbies?
That's wild. What the fuck? What is he saying? That's wild for? This is the second time he just
He is
says it.
He's hitting
seething.
whippets. Like that's the only thing that makes
Yeah.
sense. He's actually just huffing fucking aerosol right now.
Oh my god.
What's wild? A person having hobbies?
Nope, not that. That's cool. And then kind of you can scroll up a little bit. Yeah.
Mhm.
Nope, not that. That's cool. Hope you enjoy your hobbies. Devil horns, smiley emoji. Love hobbies. He's- and then a heart emoji, a smile, and the devil horns again. This guy keeps love interjecting metal into everything.
Yeah, this guy rocks.
This guy
guy's so cool.
rocks. Plays guitar unsuccessfully. Puts devil horns everywhere. This guy fucking shreds.
he does hobbies and stuff. That's so cool.
The
guy's
girl
awesome.
isn't very into it.
Yeah, thanks.
Lol. Laughing emoji. Nice talking to you. But now I see you're just another chick being a chick. That's kind of budget. Oh, my skin
What does that
crawled.
mean?
He's inventing slang only the gods have heard of. Jesus.
He's insulting her? That's an insult, right?
I think.
Kind of
Yeah,
budget.
it's got to be.
I'm
right?
going to guess by budget he means limited, like cap, that kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Let's now just get this bread, dude.
Ooh. She's just as confused as we are. She's like, oh, question mark?
Why is he talking to her like he wants to start a business venture?
Yeah. Let's just get
Jesus.
some bread.
He doesn't know what that means.
He really doesn't.
He doesn't
Yeah,
know
maybe
what
it's like
getting
a third
that
language.
bread means or whatever. So he's just
I
like
guess
using it
not.
as some kind of exclamatory thing. Like he the way he's using it makes me feel like he thinks it means something that's like, let's go, like we're having fun.
Yeah, like
exciting,
like a let's make it
Yeah,
happen
maybe.
kind of thing.
yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
I see you're just another
Anywho.
chick being a chick.
Just another chick being
So he
a
must
chick, and
get
then he
rejected
said,
a lot.
Oh, jeez.
He just says,
"Oh boy, I won't text again. Peace, homie," and then more devil horns. Okay, sure.
yeah.
She says, okay.
She says, "Okay." I think this is a new conversation.
Yeah, this is a new
Yeah,
conversation.
the next one's a different one.
Yeah.
So this next one I've titled "Man Rages After Being Blocked."
Oh no.
Charlie, you want to take this one for a bit?
Yeah, I don't mind. I'll take this one. So it starts with someone saying, "Okay, goodbye," and then the unhinged guy in caps lock goes, "No, stop," and then back to normal. "Don't do it. I swear to God." Fonts. "Don't stop. Put that unblock button down. Stop. Beatrice. Srop. You make me feel like a 10-year okay. Stop. Gatos Nana Banana. And Snap DJs.
He's really freaking
S
out.
Haas Basis Share Svabzen
How do you type this out? How do you? Oh,
Is this Joe Biden?
How do you mash a keyboard like that and think you look cool in any capacity? Fuck me.
I don't know. Like you can't just like mash your phone like this. He's typing this
Yeah, it
out.
would autocorrect, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
but how do you see
would.
it and then still hit send anyway? Like you look like a baby.
You make me look childish. Such ZZZ. I'm literally kicking my bed. Like, stop it. Ugh. I want to move on. You get on me saying that I'm not moving on, and then you do that shit. I don't know what's wrong and right here.
What the
Unblock
fuck?
on Snapchat. I don't need to do shit to deserve that back. You took it upon yourself to end that quickly when I was trying to move on and talk about redacted. I actually moved on and you blocked me. I deserve that back because I actually was doing shit. Only thing I need back is Messenger. That's what I need to earn back. Snapchat already tried
What is
doing
he
my
talking
shit.
about? What is he talking about?
He's having a Shakespearean soliloquy here.
Yeah, maybe you could say the more I bitch, the more it's now meaning that I need to earn Snapchat back. Just making things difficult for myself, by myself, and by you. So fuck it, I'll move on. But if I don't get Snapchat in under 24 hours, then everything after this was for nothing. Under 24 hours.
His
So
whole
here it
life is
goes.
hinging on that Snapchat getting that back, apparently.
And I better not be blocked since you're not responding. I don't know how to move on, so I'll send memes. I'm so annoyed and pissed off at you. But I'm still willing to be your friend and you be my future.
Aw.
So don't say then leave or block, just stop it. It's weird that I'm horny. Like I know we're friends. Not in a
See, I
Why is this
suspected
anger
that
making me
angle with the
horny?
Snapchat shit, but now it's confirmed.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I love when they're so angry
You don't like
and then it
sex.
just jumps to sex for some reason. Just like,
Horniness
oh,
always overtakes every other emotion. They could be fucking pissed at them to the nth degree, but will still ask for nudes.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Literally typing
Desperate.
and he's like, damn, I'm fucking horny.
This made me horny.
Not in a relationship. You don't like sex, but I wouldn't mind fucking the shit out of you and taking my anger out on
Oh
you
my
and choking
God.
you as hard as I can until you can't
Jesus.
breathe and I let go.
Oh, that's getting me wet.
I just take all this anger and frustration on you as I try to destroy you. Freak.
I'm imagining his thought process. Like, she's gonna see this now and unblock me. Like, this is clearly my most convincing argument.
Let's look at the chain of command here. He literally just said, I will choke the life out of you as I fuck you, and then paused and went, you freak.
Freak. Ew.
You make me do this.
Sick little idiot.
Yeah, you fucking monster making me do this.
Oh, ugh.
Sick girl.
Oh, I hate this. Keep
Slapping
going.
you and just being the one who dominates you. But not hard. I may be angry, but I'm not going to hurt you since you told me you don't like it that hard. I'll still be up to flip you over and fuck you from behind as I shove your face into the pillow, making you lose open air to breathe. I won't be doing it to be mean, but literally
that's
to
okay,
satisfy you and take off stress and anger. What were you saying, Jackson?
I was just saying that's nice of him. At least he's not doing it to be mean.
Oh yeah, no, it's coming from a place
her.
of care.
It's generosity.
Yeah.
It's for her.
It's for her.
She's a freak. Pull your hair in the position and just slap your face.
This guy's a monster, by the way.
And then throw you back down to the pillow and push your head in. I don't know why the fuck I'm saying this. I love it. That sentence there's crazy. Pull your hair and slap your face.
But not to
And
be
he just
mean.
continues without her ever answering.
Yeah.
This is
He's literally
so long. Oh my god.
That's not, it's not even sexual. He's literally two-piecing her.
He's just venting.
I think someone injected acid into his brain to lobotomize him because he's just rambling about like caveman sex craze.
I think he's
It would be
confused though as
different
well.
if
He's
the
like,
girl
why
was
is this happening? He's like, I don't know
replying.
why the fuck I'm saying this. He's even confused. He's like, what's
Oh my
happening?
lord.
Yeah.
Why are you making me
Goodness
do this?
gracious.
I have nothing better to do. At least I'm moving on, clearly, luckily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
I don't
absolutely.
I don't care for sex, but when I'm horny, I think of the most craziest shit. Never have I've been horny over being frustrated. You're special, you know that? Then I'll lift you.
She broke through
continue
his
to the
armor and made him
wall.
horny. She's so special.
Oh, he's
the only one.
unstoppably horny now.
She brought out the Mr. Hyde. It's not his fault.
He's like the Hulk. You wouldn't like me when I'm horny. He just turns into this.
She's lucky.
Yeah. I'll pin you to the wall. It's your back facing me and just do it from behind as I cover your mouth to try to shut you up. I slap you and then laugh as I cover your mouth again. I then scratch your back, leaving marks of anger, but only to satisfy you. I then push you to the bed and tell you not to move. I grab the rope and tell you to lay on the bed with your back to the bed. I then tie your wrists and legs to their designated areas.
Designated
I then thrust
areas.
inside you fast, hard, and deep as you can't move your arms or legs. I stare into your eyes with anger. I'm breathing heavily, but I don't care.
I thought he said that he wasn't angry.
Yeah, he's angry sometimes and then
God,
not angry
keeps
other
going.
times.
Holy
there's only one
shit,
more.
this goes on.
Three more pages.
It's okay. Keep going, Charlie.
I then flip you over with your back on the bed, start choking you again as I fuck you, making you look at me and smile. It's like I'm staring into the devil's eyes. I look at you.
Is he role playing as her now?
I don't know. But I love how he does this sometimes. It's almost like a haiku where he always comes back to, I look at you with anger.
Mm-hmm.
I look
This
at
is
you with
a-
anger as I breathe heavily as I go faster. I then come inside you as I lot out a loud moan. I then lay on top of you being tired and sleepy.
He falls
Okay,
asleep
I'm
on
done
her.
with that.
So he came then as well.
And what comes
Yeah.
next?
Then
He had post-nut clarity. And then he
And
plays cards against humanity, against himself, I guess.
Yep. So he's playing Cards Against Humanity, and he drops a picture that says, "What's that sound? This year's mass shooting."
Ooh.
Hey,
And then he
I
goes,
know I just went through that whole diatribe of a horribly angry rape fetish about you, but check out this funny Cards Against Humanity thing I made.
Yeah, I already blew my load when I finished writing that, so like now I'm kind of just chilling playing Cards Against Humanity. You want to see?
Look, I came. We can move on. I'm done. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Do you like
Jesus.
solitaire?
I'm drifting off, but I'm not going to end this night on bad terms. I love
Aw.
you, and I'm not going to lose you to something pathetic and overdramatic. I'm staying up. I'm probably blocked, and my messages are just being dent. You aren't responding or looking at my me texts either. Little pirate action.
Turn it to a pirate.
You aren't responding to me texts.
Okay, Mr. Krabs.
You're after me, treasure too.
Yarg, I look in your eyes with anger and fuck your butt, yarg. So hopefully I'm lucky and I'm not blocked. Now back to the show.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then he drops another edgy
Oh
meme.
boy.
It's just
Very
memes.
edgy.
And that's
It's
the end of
memes.
that.
And that was the end of that. So that's just
Some
a warning out there
context.
for
Why?
anyone. Yeah, don't do that.
Is that the same guy?
After a breakup,
Well,
don't do that. No.
from slight context, I assume that they were in a relationship and she broke up with him, and that was his big old
Yeah.
freak out. But it's not the
They didn't break up.
way
They
to
were
talk
never
her,
together.
talk her over.
Well, no,
Yeah,
they might
they-
have been.
Never even dating.
Wait, how do you know
Bullshit.
that?
Whatever.
Never send a girl like genocide memes. As they're-
Unless she's the one.
Wait, what's the next picture? Imagine your girl pulls up to your room in like this, and then there's a Dragon Ball Z outfit. That sounds about right.
I want to believe, I truly want to believe this guy is probably like young 20s, late teens, because what kind
On
of
drugs.
brain rot level do you have to be on that if you have to deal with a girl rejecting you, your only cope is memes and spamming memes?
Oh yeah.
Good Lord.
Christ.
Drugs.
Pathetic.
There's no other explanation for sending literal fucking genocide memes. I don't even know which genocide this is from, but for audio listeners, it is a photo of like 400 dead people and
It's the
just
Holocaust.
laid out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, well, it's the Holocaust. Great,
Yeah.
thank you.
That's why it's only
That's
true
hot.
40s kids. Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah, it's. I mean, that's the least concerning part. He went into like a giant fucking like sexual assault fantasy immediately. Like
Mm-hmm.
this person's a danger. Absolutely. All right, we'll do this one like the last. This will be last. This next one.
Well, it sounds like you have to read it then, Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this next
ahead.
one is in.
Put on a cute girl voice.
No, it's from a guy. It's called MDMA and Sentimental Message. So he sends, I'm on MDMA again, right? So sorry, but let me get this out of my system. My dick's harder than it's ever been, and all I'm thinking about is you. I don't care if you have a boyfriend or whatever, right? If I could fuck you again, I'd take you to a hotel and bring loads of drugs and everything to last, and then I'd just fuck you until you couldn't take it anymore. I'd bend you over and bury every inch of my dick deeply into your ass and grab your throat and listen to you whimpering while your ass got fucked like you. I'm not going to read it all. He goes on to talk about, graphic sex.
You can read it.
No, I'll finish up here. And so he says, your torturous monster's cock to gag on forever, just slime and cum building up all over your face, all over your body, covering you, never ending.
This is
Shit, yeah, why does he describe it as slime? That's so gross. Shit, you're going to be
the
so angry.
sexiest word of all.
But it was so worth imagining. So this is her ex, by the way. It's just she randomly received it through Instagram. And then he says, what is this, like a day after? Not even that. No, it's an hour after that message. He says, sorry, I don't know how I ever thought that any of that would go down well. Just kind of seems like since I sent you that really sentimental message, you've been busy the whole time. Made me a bit sad, but it's okay. Anyway, sorry, and hope you have a good day. And then the very next day, oh no, an hour. Wait, is this the same day? Yeah, it's like 10 minutes later. And he says,
Yeah.
think you'd be pleasantly surprised how I'm doing on SoundCloud. Smiley face. Here's a link to what I say is my most personal song. I think you'll get it. And then there's a link to his SoundCloud. So I included this one because I just thought it was.
Utterly saved. The conversation has been redeemed. Just with that.
Yeah.
He did it. Yeah, he brought it back.
Can't stop himself from advertising his SoundCloud after going into graphic sexual detail.
Look, I want to you, but could you retweet my song, please?
Fuck.
All right, that was fun. Do you guys got anything else? Or
That was
are we
fun.
good to wrap?
Good finds.
I think that's it.
All right. I'm going to go to bed. I'm feeling awful. All right. Thank you, everyone, for listening to this week's episode. Appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. It was a lot of fun. Patreon.com/theofficialpodcast for bonus content, as well as ad-free early access to episodes from our entire lineup of shows. That's the official podcast. You're listening to that right now. We've got Red Thread with me, Charlie, and Isaiah, where we dive into conspiracies and mysteries and stuff. A lot of fun. And then also Criminally Stupid with myself and Kaya, where we dive into really weird YouTube criminals really at the moment. We just did an episode on EDP, right? That was the most recent one? No, Romeo Lacoste. Yeah, Romeo
what was
Lacoste.
his name?
Romeo Lacoste,
Yeah.
the tattoo artist YouTuber. So that episode will be coming up on YouTube soon. It's already on the Patreon at patreon.com/theofficialpodcast. So you can listen to those up to 2 weeks early. So go check it out over there. Other than that, that's going to do it for this week. I'm going to go lay down in bed. Okay, bye. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.